Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. I've meditated over the energy and I've shuffled the deck, so let's go ahead and get started. The overall energy for this person's true feelings for you currently, we have regrets, change. We also have the Four of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups here. All right. So when it comes to this person's true feelings for you, they're in regret and reminiscing. For some of you, they regret taking you for granted. I feel like this person made you feel ignored, or they may have made you feel like you were unable to please or satisfy them. They also regret being closed off to you, especially on an emotional level. And even if they don't admit it, they're aware that they are self-centered and very selfish. I feel like this person neglected your emotional needs. They seem to be reflecting on their life and a lot of the poor choices that they've made over the years. For some of you, they're reminiscing about the good times between the two of you, or the good times that you shared with one another back when things were simpler between the two of you. They're thinking about how good things used to be back when you trusted them, back when this connection was kinder, and when you saw them as someone that had good intentions toward you. I feel like this person has literally been laying around or in bed as of recently, thinking about how different things are between the two of you now. Whenever they try to relax, their mind seems to eventually go back to thoughts of you. They also may be regretting not making certain changes. For some of you, they see growth within you, whether it's physically, spiritually, or mentally. They can see how you've evolved. But when it comes to them, they seem to be stuck in their old ways or too focused on things that they're unhappy about, whether it's about the past or about their childhood. Now, this is going to be specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for some of you, there may be something that happened during their childhood that they feel changed them. Almost like something or someone changed their innocence. They may have been engaging in things that they shouldn't at an early age, or there's something that may have happened to them that shouldn't have happened. It could possibly involve a sibling, a family member, a family friend, or another adult. For others of you, they may have always been given what they wanted as a child, or they always got their way. And so that possibly could have contributed to them being a selfish or entitled adult. I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah. For some of you, they regret being too stubborn or prideful to apologize. They're in a rut over a lot of would've, could've, should've's. This is giving me energy of an overgrown kid. You know how kids will cross their arms and pout when they don't get their way? That's what this is giving. At the bottom of the deck, we have date. So they are wondering if you are dating anyone else or if you've been meeting up with another person. You are coming off as very mysterious right now. And for some of you, this person is wearing a mask. Okay, it looks like they're lying about something, but the lie is to give an illusion or to confuse you. And what I mean by that is, for example, if this person has social media, they're posting things, but what they're posting is not truly what it seems. Okay. Like, for example, they could be posting that they're out having a good time, but in reality, they're at home alone. Okay. There's something here about them lying to cause an illusion or to cause confusion. That's so weird. Now, for some of you, they could come in lying verbally. Okay. They could tell you one thing when they really mean another, or they could tell you one thing when something else is really going on. Their whole intention is to confuse you in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, they can make it seem as though they're dating someone else when they're really not. They could say something about going out on a date when they're really not. It could even be where they're going out, but they're really going out with a friend and not a romantic love interest. There's just something here about illusions. For others of you, if you know for sure they're involved with someone else, they could be trying to make it seem better than what it is. This is so weird. But yeah, they are also viewing you as their soulmate. For some of you, this person is wearing a mask in regards to how deeply they feel connected to you. They do want to surrender to this connection, but at the same time, they feel like you have let them go and that you're embracing new love. Wow. So yeah, this person, they have a lot going on right now. And like I said, they seem to be reflecting on some things that have happened in their life. And they're thinking a lot about some poor decisions that they made. This person's childhood or their past is keeping them stuck. They have to learn to let go of the past. We have the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Cups here. That's the 10 of Cups. So this has something to do with their family life growing up. So yeah, when it comes to this person's true feelings for you, with the Lover's card being here, they are still attracted to you. But I also feel like this person is thinking or gaining insight in regards to why their relationships are not working out the way that they want them to. Okay. Now, they are acknowledging that they've made some bad decisions. They've made some poor choices. And they're acknowledging that those poor choices have had consequences. But I also feel like instead of them going deeper to evaluate themselves, they're pointing the finger at some type of dysfunctional family situation or some type of problem that they had growing up. This seems to be someone that had an unhappy childhood. Yeah, it's like they're trying to blame family problems or family dysfunction in regards to why they have made certain choices. So they still are not completely taking accountability. It's almost like they're in the energy of, well, I've made some bad choices. I have messed up when it comes to my connections and when it comes to relationships. I know I messed up, but if my family would have been there for me, then it probably wouldn't be that way. Or if I didn't grow up in a dysfunctional family, I would have made better choices. They're blaming their parents or their childhood in regards to why their life is the way that it is now. I feel like this person is realizing some things about themselves, though. They are realizing some things, but they still do not want to completely take accountability. With the Knight of Pentacles being here, for some of you, they do want to come toward you with an offer, but they feel like you are upset with them for some reason. For some of you, it could be in regards to you gaining insight about another lover, or for some of you, they may feel like you no longer have attraction for them. With the King of Pentacles coming out right below the Lover's card, this may be someone that put their work or material success. They may have put money or resources over relationships. For others of you, this could be someone that feels as though as long as they have success, as long as they have money, they don't really need love. It's that type of thing. But there are consequences to that type of mindset. Now, for a few of you, if they are involved with someone else, it seems to be money driven or money motivated. Okay? I'm not going to stick on that subject for too long. But yeah, with the Hangman being in reverse, coming out right below the Tower card in reverse, they're supposed to be going through a spiritual awakening right now, but they're resisting it. I feel like it's too painful for this person to take accountability, or at least for them to acknowledge that they contributed to their downfall, whether that's the downfall of their relationships, the downfall of some type of family situation. Okay, it'll be different for all of you, but this person is trying to blame other people in regards to why their life is so stuck and stagnant. They are in the energy of playing victim. One of this person's problems is that they don't consider other people's point of view. Okay? Whenever they think something or Whenever they've made up their mind, it's really hard to change it. With the King of Wands coming out in reverse right below the Ten of Cups in reverse. See, again, this is giving me energy of, well, my daddy was a player, so that's why I cheat, or that's why I'm an unfaithful person. Well, I used to see my mom or my dad boss each other around, and so that's why I come off as aggressive. Well, I came from a dysfunctional family and I had no one around to motivate me, so that's why I don't know what I want out of life, and that's why I have no clear purpose or any drive. That's the energy that this person is in. I'm a cheater because I saw people cheating. I'm bossy because I was bossed around, or because I saw other people bossing people around in my family. Because I grew up in a household where there was a lot of fussing and fighting and arguing. That's why I'm an aggressive person. They're blaming their family and their childhood for why they are who they are now, which is absolutely ridiculous. This person has to learn to change their perspective of things and take some accountability. Because until they do, they're going to continue going through these tower moments. It's like Spirit is trying to wake this person up. They could have possibly been victimized when they were younger, or victimized at some point in their life. And so for some reason, when they point the finger at themselves, it makes them feel powerless, or it's just very hard for them to do so. King of Cups in reverse. Look at all of these people. We have the King of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Something is very much off. I feel like there are certain people that they blame. It's not just a whole family thing. Now, for some of you, it could be. But for others of you, there are specific people that they're blaming. This person either has a lot of different personalities, or there are certain people that they're pointing the blame at. Now, this is going to be specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for some of you, it could even be where they feel like they didn't have enough growing up, or there was a parent that was always working. It may have caused a little bit of dysfunction in the home. They feel like they lacked emotional support, or they feel like certain people were not there for them or couldn't provide them with certain things. Now, for others of you, like I said before, it could be where they were given everything that they ever wanted, but that also caused dysfunction because they grew up to be an entitled adult, to think that everything's supposed to be their way. But this is crazy. This is crazy. This person did not learn proper coping mechanisms or proper coping skills as a child. And it's not an excuse, because they're an adult now. They're free to make their own decisions. Okay, but the blame that they're putting on everyone else, there are no words. Like, I literally have no words for how deep this runs. I could read this for a long time, but it's coming out like they're just mad at the world. They're mad at the people around them. And this is supposed to be in regards to how they feel about you, but in the overall energy, it's coming out about them regretting things, about them making mistakes, them acknowledging that they made some wrong choices, that they may owe you an apology, but you know, this is why I am the way that I am. And then they go explaining all these things that happened to them. But where's the accountability? Like I said, now they are acknowledging that some of their relationships have fallen through the cracks because of choices that they made. They are acknowledging that. And they are acknowledging that there are consequences to those decisions that they made. But when it comes to diving deeper, and what I mean by that is when it comes to pointing the finger at themselves, that's where it stops. That's where it stops. And that's where they go into blaming everyone else. There are a lot of males here. So I don't know if there's a particular male or possibly a female, because it is a general reading. But I don't know if there was a certain male or a specific female that they feel contributed to an unhappy life for them, but they are in the energy of blaming. But yeah, the only thing that they're saying about you right now is that they're attracted to you and they view you as their soulmate. They're acknowledging that they let you slip through the cracks. They're acknowledging that they made some poor choices. They're acknowledging that they're unhappy in life. And for some of you, they even feel like they brought you unhappiness, or they know that they didn't give you the emotional support that you needed. But that's as far as it goes right now. We're going to see what else comes out. Wow. This person, my goodness. All right, so let's see what else comes out. Give me more messages, please, Holy Spirit, when it comes to this person. What are their true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what else comes out. Also, in the overall energy, and I don't know why this is just now crossing my mind, but there may be someone in the home that was a drunk, or someone that was too money driven. Now, for others of you, if this person is a drinker or if they use some type of substance, they may have started using it at a young age, okay? Like as a teenager or something like that. It seems like for some of you, this person may have jumped off the porch a little early in life, but that's not for everyone. At the bottom of the deck, we have legal matters. So this person is feeling as though they're receiving some karma. Okay, this card is about balance. It's about justice. But this could also symbolize this person having some type of legal matter. For some of you, they could end up incarcerated. This could be someone that has a criminal background. For some of you, this could be symbolic of spiritual judgment being cast upon this person. But yeah, they are either going through some type of legal matter or they may in the future. At the bottom of the deck, we have roll the dice. So for some of you, this person wants to come in and take a leap of faith because they feel as though the two of you have unfinished business. They feel like things are not over between the two of you. This is someone that you seem to go back and forth with. Okay, there may have been an off and on relationship. For others of you, this is someone that you feel has too much baggage, whether they've just done too much or they actually come with some type of baggage and you view them as too risky to deal with. Now, the baggage could be emotional baggage, mental baggage, addictions. It'll be different for all of you. You just view this person as too risky to take a chance with. For some of you, you may be a little apprehensive in regards to taking a leap of faith or taking a chance with this person due to repetitive patterns. It's always the same thing with them. I'm getting that strongly here. This person could be under a generational curse. They could be under a generational curse. Give me more. How does this person truly feel? Thank you. All right, so we have a few that came out. We have spiritual awakening. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. I was just telling you guys before in the overall energy that this person was supposed to be going through a spiritual awakening right now. We have mystery, and we also have addiction here. So for some of you, they are suffering from some type of addiction, or they're dependent on some type of substance. For some of you, they're gaining toxic attachments through addiction. So it could be where this person is unknowingly getting so high or getting so drunk to the point where they have some negative spiritual attachments. Now, for others of you, they have attachments with certain people due to their habit. Okay? And those people are toxic, but they still deal with those people because of their habit. Like I said before, in the overall energy, they feel like you are coming off mysterious right now. But again, this card is about confusion. They could be confused about this spiritual awakening that they're going through. It's supposed to be a moment of enlightenment. Okay? It's about life lessons and going through a rebirth. They are experiencing some enlightenment because they're realizing that they made some poor choices, and they know that there are consequences because of that. But like I said, that's where the book stops with them. Because after realizing those things, they don't become enlightened about themselves and how they have contributed to their own mess. Especially without pointing the finger at someone else. So they'll admit certain things about themselves, but they also point the finger back at others at the same time. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So they may be unaware that they're going through a spiritual awakening, or if you know that this person has some type of addiction, they may just feel like they're in their feelings and that they just need to smoke to numb their thoughts or numb their pain, or they just need to have a drink or something like that. They're confusing this spiritual awakening with an illusion, or they're confusing it with just being in their feelings. So for some of you, they're using their addiction to cope instead of just allowing themselves to go through this awakening. That's kind of sad. I mean, spiritual awakenings are not cute, to say the least. I remember my first spiritual awakening, and man, I didn't think I was going to make it out of it. I'm being honest. I'm being for real. So they're not easy. But this person has to allow it to happen instead of just thinking that they're just going through a moment, or just thinking that they're in their feelings. And I feel like the spiritual awakening has to happen. Now, we all have free will. So this person, their free will may contribute to the delay of the spiritual awakening, but it's going to eventually happen, whether it's voluntarily or involuntarily. There's going to be things that are going to be shaken up in this person's life to the point where they'll be brought to their knees and they won't have any choice but to surrender. Give me more. Thank you. We have proposal. So for some of you, this person wants to come in with a love offer, but they're anxious about it. They are restless over you. For some of you, this person may come in talking about marriage at some point, but they're stressed out right now. And for some of you, they're stressed out again over decisions that they made. This person could be experiencing a lot of stress, possibly depression. I feel like they're ready for a turning point in their life, but they're not really doing anything about it. This is someone that keeps opening the same doors. They keep making the same choices. Give me more. What are this person's true feelings? What do we have? Intuition. So for some of you, this person has a gut feeling that they're going through karma. That has been coming out so much. Now, this intuition card is also about premonitions. There are tarot cards or oracle cards. So for some of you, they may have found out about karma that they were going through, or karma that was coming their way. in regards to watching a reading. Now, that's not for all of you. For others of you, there's a gut feeling. This person may have had a premonition about something disastrous happening in their life. This is almost giving me energy of someone feeling like something's about to go wrong. Like they can feel it. Like they feel like something's about to happen. And liquid courage is right below that. So for some of you, they need to be careful if they drink and drive, if they use any type of substance and they drive. For some of you, they have a family history of people that are drunks or people that have addictions. It may run through their family. That may be a part of the generational curse that this person is under. They're also noticing odd things happening. I'm telling you, and if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned it before in a reading as of recently that this person was going to have some type of supernatural experience and it was going to scare them. There's this gut feeling that they have that they're trying to drink away, or they're using some type of substance to not be as in their head about it, to give themselves confidence. But yeah, it's coming out like they have this gut feeling about something, or they've experienced a very vivid dream or some type of premonition, but it wasn't pretty. It bothers them. So whenever they think about it, they use some type of substance. And like I said before, it doesn't help that odd things have been happening around them. Wow, that's kind of deep. They better surrender to this spiritual awakening. But yeah, for some of you, they have this gut feeling that they're going through karma right now, or karma is coming for them. Some of you may have told them that karma was coming for them. Not all of you, but some of you may have. Give me one more card. What are this person's? Thank you. We have truth, and that card came out crossing. So for some of you, if this person disappeared on you, or if they started giving you the silent treatment, they're not being honest in regards to why. Okay. There's something they want to reveal to you in regards to their feelings, or in regards to why they disappeared on you, why they made you feel rejected, but they're not ready to reveal it as of yet. For some of you, they have a tendency to give you the silent treatment, or to distance themselves whenever they get too caught up in their feelings for you. This is someone that feels uncomfortable when it comes to romantic feelings. They may be afraid of falling for someone and getting hurt. I don't know what that's about. See, the truth card is also about clarity. And so there's a lack of clarity on this person's behalf. But it's not just in regards to this relationship. It's in regards to their whole life. There's just a lot of confusion. For some of you, there are certain things that this person has done that they would never confess, or they would never reveal. I wonder what that's about. They may feel like if people knew the truth about them, that no one would see them the same anymore. I don't know. This reading, it got into some things. It really did. But yeah, like I was telling you guys, this is someone that is in regret. They know that they're guilty of making you feel ignored or unwanted. They know that they made a lot of mistakes and wrong choices. For some of you, they're admitting that they were too stubborn to apologize, or they had too much pride. And so for some of you, instead of apologizing to you, they would just close off. They would close off, back away in hopes of you giving in and them not having to apologize. And I know that sounds crazy. They seem to be going through karma right now, or this is someone that could be in trouble with the law. It could be near future energy for some of you, where this person ends up doing some jail time, or they may have to pay out due to a judgment. They may have to go before a judge. But I feel like something is catching up with this person. They do want to come in with a love offer, but they're not completely ready to reveal their true feelings or to confess certain things as of yet. One of the things that they're not ready to confess is that they see you as a wish come true. They feel like the two of you have unfinished business. They think that it's not over as of yet, but some of you are tired of the back and forth, or you feel like this person just comes with too much baggage. So some of you are apprehensive in regards to taking a risk, and others of you have already turned your back. For some of you, they're using drugs or alcohol, some type of substance to cope with their thoughts and their feelings during the spiritual awakening, but it's only confusing them. For some of you, they are suffering from depression, or they're stressed out right now. This is someone that may have a hard time sleeping. They also have this gut feeling that something's not right, or they feel like something's about to happen. For some of you, they even feel like karma is out to get them. They've been noticing some odd or strange things happening around them, or they could be having some vivid or strange dreams. But yeah, some of you may end up hearing from this person at an unexpected time. They may come in telling you that they want to be a family with you. I also feel like this person is seeing signs or synchronicities, or there are certain things that are happening that they try to convince themselves are a coincidence, but deep down, they know that there's something deeper to it. They are receiving messages from the universe, and like I said, it's scaring them. It's making them uneasy. It's almost giving energy of them being a little paranoid. So as of now, this person has a lot going on. Like I said, for some of you, you may hear from them in an unexpected way, or they may come in at an unexpected time. They are having a pity party right now. They are. And like I said, they feel like the two of you have unfinished business. So just be careful. This is someone that's risky to deal with. I do not feel as though it's safe to completely let your guard down, especially for those of you that want to reconcile. But yeah, for those of you that are in the energy of growing and closing out cycles, I would encourage you to continue doing so. All right, so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.